Well, hello, my friend. Guess who? My name's Jonathan Doyle. I'm pleased you are here. Thank you so much for the gift of your time. Hope I can bring you something useful today. Please make sure you're subscribed. Go and check out all the other links. You can book me to speak live, Instagram, podcast versions, all underneath here. So go check those out. Listen, there is incredible potential in you. If you are the kind of person that watches this kind of content, it is because there is incredible potential in you. Where you are today is not where you are going to finish. Where you are today is the launching pad for the incredible possibilities that God has placed within you. Now, today I want to give you an insight into the two pillars of success. Remember, success is subjective. When I say success to you, it can be different to anybody else, right? Culturally, we have a pretty limited definition of success at the moment. What does it look like? You must drive this, you must own this, you must have this many followers, you must have a flowing head of thick, silky locks. That got awkward. Moving along. Success is subjective. How do you define it? And I want to give you two parameters. And I think we're meant to be successful. And by success, I mean we are meant to fulfill the potentiality that's within us. That is my definition of success. Success is becoming fully who you were created to be and contributing to the world through that fully actualized sense of self. Now, let me give you two practical things you can do. If you want to increase success in any area of your life, step one is focus and commitment, right? You got to get really clear on what it is that matters to you and why. And then you have to decide if you're going to commit to it. Now, again, go to the podcast version under here. I go deeper on this. But the first step is clarity and commitment, right? Is focus, is to go, I want this to happen. This is important to me. This behavioral change, this outcome, this promotion, this relationship, this fitness goal. You can't get successful in something if you're not clear on what it is. All right, it sounds so obvious, but most people when I coach or speak don't even get to that point. Most people are kind of just crawling through each day, just existing, and they're not really clear on what matters. We've got to get good at this part. What matters to you? Are you prepared to be committed to it? Are you really prepared to be committed to it? Are you really going to give yourself to it? Okay? That's the question. Next step is simply massive action. We talk about this a lot. Know what you want and then start taking action. The minute you start taking action, what are you going to get? You're going to get feedback. Positive and negative feedback. Not necessarily spoken feedback from people, but feedback from reality itself. You'll get some success or you'll get some setbacks. You'll get some failure, you'll get some wins. But none of that is going to happen until you take massive action, okay? Massive action. So if you want success, let me do a little case study here. Let's just say you want to lose 10 kilos or 20 pounds. It's a good example. A lot of people want to be a little bit fitter, right? You're not losing that 20 pounds, 10 kilos until you get focused and clear on it, until you start telling yourself the truth. I don't want to look this way. I want to change and I'm committed to the change. So you've got to get yourself to that first point. If you can't get to that first base, you're not going anywhere else. Step one, clarity, focus, commitment. And then step two, you start taking massive action. Now, years ago, I was about 83 kilos, which for me is, you know, when I was playing rugby and stuff, that was fine. But as I got a bit older, that was too heavy for me. And I was still fit. I still kept fit, but I wasn't really organized. And I wanted to change it. So I sort of got clear on it. It was bugging me for ages. I got really clear on why it mattered. And then I went and took massive action. I found a great coach. I got a plan. I executed the plan. I got feedback. I kept going. And I just absolutely shredded and started running ultra marathons. So it was just that stuff, right? The stuff I'm trying to teach you here. Clarity. What is it you want? Are you committed to it? And then take the actions. I know it sounds simple, but it is simple because it is simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. I always tell it to people. It's not easy. Just because it's simple doesn't make it easy, but those are the steps. And I think finally I'll say to you that success has a great deal to do with two factors as well, growth and contribution. How do you have success in life? Make sure you're growing. In some significant way, make sure you are growing, whatever that means for you. And then contribute from that place of growth. It's the reason I do these videos. It's the reason I speak and travel, because I want to help people grow. I want to help you grow. As you watch this, my heart for you is that you would be more of what you already are, that you'll be a greater blessing to yourself and others. So I want to contribute, and I want you to contribute your gifts to the world as well. All right, that's the game we're in. Hit subscribe, Go and check out the links if you'd like to book me to speak live. My name's Jonathan Doyle. This has been the Daily Message. You and I, my friend, tune in tomorrow because you and I, we're going to talk again.